This is a case I got back from the endodontist which had an amalgam core, and the amalgam core went slightly subgingival. Now, like all restorations, where possible we put a rubber dam on. So I want to demonstrate some of the aspects of doing rubber dam. In this case I placed the rubber dam, and you can see that the clamp is pinching into the tissue there. So it's why we need to have both the buccal and the palatal of the tooth numb. And we just go through the normal routine. So place the dam, flick the dam off the clamp, and then we're going to place a rubber dam frame, and then I will hold the rubber dam over the mesial tooth and the dental assistant will floss through, which you can't really see. But in this case we ended up tearing the dam and it was all leaking, so we took it out and we started again, okay, because there's no point progressing to the next step until we have the previous one right. So you can see that the dental assistant has flossed the mesial, and then I'm just running through and just pushing that dam down with the floss, making absolutely sure that it's going down through the contacts and pressing into the tissues there. So now once everything is flossed down into place, we get the clamp spreader and we open the clamp to allow the rubber dam to slide underneath. So once we've finished this, we should have a perfect seal around the tooth. And we're just adjusting the rubber dam clamp a little bit more. We still had a little gap and we're still having a little bit of moisture leakage. So once again, we're just opening it up, letting the rubber dam slide underneath, and then closing it again. Usually I do this one side at a time. So I lift away the buccal tines of the clamp and then the lingual. And then you can see the mirror is going in, so we're taking the photograph. Now I'm using an electric handpiece with a red band handpiece, and that's a 1.8mm diamond burr. So I want roughly 1.8 mils of reduction, so I just sink the burr all the way in and then prep from front to back. I don't really do depth cuts. And then I do the same on the opposite side, so sink it in, and then generally you want to push the burr so that it's spinning towards the tooth. Okay, that way it's less likely to lift out accidentally. So always do my occlusal reduction first, and then this buccal cusp was a little bit thin. There wasn't enough dentine to support the enamel, so I've extended the prep to take that cusp out. Now when we look at the teeth in general, there's not a lot of occlusal load on these teeth, so I'm quite comfortable not doing full coverage. That distolingual cusp has got enormous dentine support, so you know it doesn't really need to be covered. I think the chance of it fracturing is very low. And also Patrick, my endodontist, does very conservative preparations, so he generally will access all the canals through the actual original cavity, so the whole disc of this tooth is completely intact. Now I've changed to a smaller burr to do the interproximal, so this is a 1.2mm burr. Just very carefully going through there, making sure I don't bump the adjacent tooth, and then also prepping the margin there. I don't really need to have the full reduction of the big fat burr, so I'm just using the thinner burr here and trying to keep all my margins really smooth. So once I've done the rough prep with the rough diamond, we then switch to the fine diamond. So whenever you're doing occlusal stuff, try and lay the burr on its side. It just gives you a much flatter, more even surface, and also use it on its side to round over the line angle between the occlusal and the mesial. Then just smoothing it up. Now lots of people say that making your prep smooth makes no significant difference, and it's probably true. There's probably nothing that we do in dentistry that makes a significant difference. It's lots of little insignificant things combined that make a significant difference. So it's a little bit like a chef, you know, there's no one little thing that a chef does that makes his food amazing. If he wants to have amazing food, he has to do lots and lots of little things that eventually make it perfect. So you can see we're just getting the smoothness going there with the fine diamond. I think that smooth preps are better. It's easier to take the impression because the silicone flows better. If you're using a scanner for a CEREC, it's easier to get a nice digital impression on a smooth prep. It's easier to mill restorations for a smooth prep, and it's also easier to it's easier for the lab to make everything fit. It's also easier to make your temporaries when everything's smooth, because it's less likely that your temporaries will stick to the prep and get stuck. They'll slip on and off more easily. Now when I want to start polishing, I use a disc first. Discs allow you to get everything flat. They allow you to get into proximal. I usually just use a coarse disc to take off the scratches. Okay. If you try and polish, the key with polishing is that you make the scratches smaller and smaller, so you can't skip a step. So once I've got the scratches fairly small by using the coarse disc, I can then go to my white cup. It's not an enhanced cup. Enhanced cups come from Dentsply. They're quite nice, but they're also very expensive, like everything from Dentsply. So in this case, I'm using a more generic brand cup to do the initial polish. So this is just making the scratches smaller, and if you thin the sides of your cup down, you can get it to bend down into the interproximal areas. Then I'm going to my purple cup. Now, if you want to know where these are, can you just make a comment on the Harris Dental Boutique clinical techniques page, and I'll get one of my dental assistants to tell you where we order them from and what their exact names are. And the brown cup is the final cup, which gives it the high shine. I use these same cups for polishing composite and also for polishing ceramic. Obviously the tooth had root canal therapy, so I'm not worried about heat, which is why I'm polishing with the water off. If I had a vital tooth, I'd polish with the water on. And there you can see our final preparation. So now it's time to get it ready for the impression. So I've taken the rubber dam off and I've put an Optragate in. Optragates are beautiful things. They hold everything out of the way and make impressions much easier. I nearly always do a double cord technique. So this is medium cord. It's 00 from I think it's Ultradent, and we're going to pack that one in first, just long enough to go where the prep is down in the margin. If it's bleeding a lot, I'll soak that in some Viscostat clear so that it stops the bleeding. And then once that first cord is in, I'll pack a 0, which is the purple cord. There you see it there. Okay, and I'll leave it for a few minutes, and then my impression will come out perfectly. Thank you.